Have you been posting consistently for months, showing up, putting in the work, and nothing is happening? You know that the effort is there, but the results are nowhere to be seen. I've been there before too. And what I found out is that the growth isn't missing. It's just invisible. Building underground, compounding in ways that numbers couldn't show me yet. There's a concept in the book Atomic Habits that shows exactly why this happens and what it means. In this video, I'm going to share with you that concept, and once I do, you will never look at growth the same. When I started my content journey a few years ago, I really struggled with inconsistency. I would show up for a few weeks and then I would stop posting. Then I would show up again and stop posting. And all this did was kill the momentum that I was trying to build. And I would get so frustrated because I felt like I was putting so much work into my content and not seeing any results. And then that one thought crept into my mind. Maybe content isn't for me. It's not working. Maybe I'm just not good enough for this content game. But once I finally committed to this journey, I committed to a schedule and I never looked back. I made a vow that no matter the mood, no matter my energy, no matter my inspiration, that I was gonna post consistently until I saw results. When I finally made this decision, my Instagram follower count was at 2,500. The first 3 months felt a little bit slow. I saw some results, but I also had a lot of flops. But right around month 4, I finally had my first breakthrough. I went viral. Then I had a couple more flops and I went viral again and again and again. The attention that I was generating was crazy. A ton of likes were coming in. I had a bunch of engagement. Posts were being shared and my follower account started to take off. I went from 2,500 to 3,500 to 10K. to 25K, and out of nowhere, I ended up at 50,000 followers. Around 50,000 followers, I started to get clear on certain things, and the momentum was picking up. But I don't think it was because I had viral videos. I really credit it to not stopping. Fast forward to now, I have over 120,000 followers on Instagram, and I've generated over 300 million views. Now, I mentioned just a moment ago that once I got serious, things really changed. But in reality, things were changing the entire time. I want to introduce to you a concept that I read in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. James Clear calls this concept the plateau of latent potential, the gap between the effort that you're putting in and the results that you can see. So let me illustrate for you what the plateau of latent potential looks like. This is going to be your results. And then this is time. This line right here represents what we expect. This line is what actually happens. So this line here, this is what we expect to happen when we're posting online. We expect to post every day, and every day we're gonna see results, we're gonna get more followers, we're gonna get more likes, more comments, and before we know it, we're gonna be famous. That's not how it works. This is actually how it works. You're gonna have a slow grind for a while. And for some people, it takes a long time before they see results. But as you continue to post and as you continue to get better, you will see success and you will see results. But this right here is the most important part of this journey, and this is the plateau of latent potential, because right here is the valley of disappointment. This is where the grind makes the most sense. You learn what your content voice is, you learn about your brand, you learn what works, you learn what doesn't. This is where you get the data to get better. But this is where people get stuck and they do not see everything that's taking place. This is where the real growth is. This is where the transformation is. And until you continue to post, you will never see where you're actually supposed to be. So please do not stop here. You can't stop just because you're not seeing results. This expectation is false. It does not work like this. So continue to post, and as you continue to post, you will start to see the growth that you deserve. Now that you've seen this graph, I want you to pay attention to a few things. 1, please do not quit in the valley of disappointment. You are so much closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Number 2, nothing is being wasted. Do not think because a post flops that nothing is working for you. You're gathering the data that you need to find out what to change, what to fix, what to improve on, and then eventually that's going to lead you to what will work. And the third thing, stop measuring your current results and measure the direction that you're headed in. Each post should lead you closer to where you want to be. But the important factor is that you cannot stop. Do not stop just because something flops. Do not stop because you're not in the mood. Do not stop because your energy is off. Continue to push forward because you will eventually get out of the valley of disappointment. I really want you to realize how important inconsistency is. Not only does it slow your growth, it resets it. Every time you disappear, you are continuing to stay in that valley of disappointment. You must stay consistent so that you can see the surface. When you're consistent, those results are staying in that valley of disappointment storage. But the moment you stop, you empty that storage. Now that you understand this concept of the plateau of latent potential, I want to give you some actionable steps that you can use on your journey going forward. I want you to set a posting schedule that you can lock in on and never look back. Make sure that it is something that you can sustain so that you cannot make an excuse to break this consistency. It could be posting once a week, posting twice a week, but if you want to follow what worked for me, I posted 5 times a week, Monday through Friday. Once you figure out what's sustainable for you, then protect that schedule. Protect that schedule like it has nothing to do with how your last post performed. Because once you lock in, it doesn't matter about the results. Every post is raising the temperature 1 degree at a time. And to partner with that content schedule, you're going to need some assistance, which is why I want you to join the Huddle. The Huddle is a content community built for business professionals and creators just like you. We meet bi-weekly to go over content strategies and what's trending so that you can stand out in today's market. You no longer have to do this journey on your own. Not only will you have me in your corner, but you'll have other like-minded individuals in the trenches going in the same direction as you. Click the link in the bio to join this community today. So if you feel that you've been posting consistently and still not seeing the results, I'm just here to tell you, please don't give up. You don't know how close to that surface you are of breaking out of that valley of disappointment because your growth is happening. You just can't see it yet. So if you got this far to this video and you found value in it, then I need you to tap that subscribe button, hit that like button, and please comment below. Let me know what you think about this concept of the plateau of latent potential. I truly appreciate you spending time with me today. I'll see you on the next video.